Welcome Capricorn and Capricorn cross-watchers to your mini weekly love reading. Oh, so we have a card for you, we'll get a card for your person, and a card for the situation between the two of you. So I do want to apologize. I have some waves in the background. It's just a bit of white noise because my kids are being kids, and I just find it really distracting to hear them in the background. So I have tested the audio. It should be okay. Just wanted to let you guys know what that was. There seems to be somebody here that is, I almost want to say that they're kind of hard to reach. It's almost the energy of somebody that might have their nose up in the air a little bit. I feel like to a certain extent, I'm sorry to say this, Capricorn, but I feel like this person thinks that they're better than you. It's like maybe they come from money, like maybe their family has money or something like that, but they seem to think that they're, like a cut above the rest. And I feel like they are, it's like they're waiting for something here. I'm just going to pull a card for that Three of Wands. What are they waiting for? You know what I'm actually seeing that this person, I want to say like, look at this, what are they waiting for? I was about to say, I feel like this person actually has been waiting for you. And it's like because they kind of have their nose up in the air about whatever that element is, I actually feel like they are genuinely and truly in denial. So it doesn't feel like they're, they know, but they're lying to themselves, or they're just trying to pretend that it's not there. I feel like they really don't know. And I actually kind of feel like because you're in this really gorgeous energy, right? I feel to a certain extent that I feel like you're kind of going into the lion's den here. What's this, the Seven of Swords here? Actually, you know what? What's this Ace of Pentacles? What is that? Eight of Swords. Yeah. And they're not thinking about this. I feel like they're not taking it seriously. Yeah. They seem to think that, like, there's going to be some sort of scale that's balanced. That, like, of course they should have what they want because maybe they didn't, get this or that. But it's like, it's not the kind of person that didn't get what they worked for. And so now they're waiting for the universe to bring it because they know it's coming. It's more the energy of like they want what they didn't want for what they didn't work for. Sorry. They want things that they haven't worked for simply because they believe that being, they just seem to feel that they deserve certain things. It's like a certain standard of living, a certain this, a certain that. And here you're coming in, this very genuine, very caring, almost kind of like this, with like a touch of innocence and hope. And they're just kind of giving me the cold shoulder here. Yeah. Yeah. So, what's going on with this Seven of Voices? So we have the Nine of Cups reversed. Okay. I am not trying to be mean to this person or judgmental at all. I'm sure they have their own stuff going on. I am seeing that this person, it's like in a connection with them, it will never be enough. You will never be able to give them enough love, enough this, enough that, at least in the state that they are in right now. Because it's like they're looking for it in somebody else. You know what I mean? It's like they're looking for that one person that's going to come in and show them what it's like to be loved and all that sort of stuff. And I feel like actually they're pushing away people that can do that. And it's actually because I feel like to a certain extent they don't want better. They don't want love. It's almost like it was a narrative that they put in their own head. And I feel like it's almost like they don't know how, not that they don't know how, but they may not even realize that that's what it is anymore. You know what I mean? One more for this Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords talks about like deception, lying. So it is possible that somebody here, now we're about to get a little, it might get a little bit convoluted, so I will do my best to be clear. It's possible that the reason your person thinks that they're all high and mighty is actually because somebody has been steering them in that direction. It's like somebody has been filling this person with visions of, what their life could be and what they deserve and what they should have and da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, actually, they've been pushing you away from that person they've been pushing your person away from you because they want. It's like they don't want you to be together. I feel like to a certain extent they may not want to have a full-fledged, connection with your person, but they certainly don't want you to have them. Which, like, I'm about to catch another attitude, so it's just like, who is this person to decide who is worth who? Like, who are they? What's going on with Death and the Empress? I feel like, okay. I feel like at the end of the day, what this person wants is love. What they want is that Empress energy in their life. But what they're actually getting is like the carcass of a bird. And I feel like the reason they're getting that is because they're putting so much crappy energy into the world by pulling stunts like this. It's like they want love so bad that they're going to act in an underhanded way to get it. And it's that energy of like when you put, when you do like spell work or something like that you really shouldn't be doing, right? It's like if you're trying to manifest love or, work on your career or something like that, that's one thing. But to kind of do love spells where you are almost forcing somebody or trying to go against someone's free will, it's like that doesn't work out. It feels like the energy of something that it's like you throw a ball onto a trampoline that's at a 45-degree angle or something, and it's like, and it bounces back so hard. And I feel like this person, they seem to look at the world around them not understanding why things don't go well for them. And it's actually because they may not realize that it's like they're messing with other people's abundance. And it's like, and when they meddle in somebody else's abundance, then theirs is also going to be disrupted. And I actually feel this person may not realize that that's what's happening. That's why things go south for them. When it's like everything seems like it's on the right track and it's going, and then all of a sudden something kind of blows up in their face. And they're kind of like, well, that was really strange. It's actually because it's like, it's almost the energy of, you know, someone's been pushing a spring and pushing a spring and pushing a spring, and then they move their hand and it's like, poof, you know what I mean? And it comes really hard. So, yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Actually, you know what? I think we're going to pull some advice. Can we get some advice? Advice, please. Advice. So we have the High Priestess and Strength, but the High Priestess is reversed. So, Capricorn, I feel like the message here is, I almost want to say, like, take things at face value this week. It's like there's going to be more in the five senses this week than there may be in the intuitive sort of realm. I feel like if this person has been doing spell work or they have been doing something, you know, they really shouldn't be doing like that. I feel like to a certain extent it may be masked from you in that sense, but I feel like you're going to start to notice some anomalies. It's almost like if you've seen that movie, The Matrix, where the first time that Neo has a deja vu, and it's like, and it's the cat that shakes itself and walks off, and then the cat shakes itself and walks off. And it's a repeat, right? It's a glitch. And I feel like there's a message here that it's like you may see some signs that are like, oh, that's kind of weird. That seems, and it's like sometimes things happen that are small like this and they don't seem like a big deal. But I feel like when these happen, it's like you're looking at it like, you know what, there's something not right here. It's like you might not have all the pieces, but you know darn well that some of them, you know, it's like some of them have been taken out back and set on fire. This person has all sorts of bad news, and I feel like they're poison to this other person. And I almost want to say, like, but to, you know, this isn't to say that you should be selfish or anything, not that you would. But I feel like right now the best thing is maybe to look out for your own best interest, because I feel like this person, your person, that this third party is convinced of, you know, whatever they convince them of, you know, that they're, for whatever reason, that they're too good for you. I feel like that person, it's like you may not be able to convince them otherwise. They may have to lose a couple of things. It's like they might have to suffer the consequences of choosing to believe this person, to realize that this person is wrong and does not have their best interests at heart. I feel like to a certain extent that secretly this third party actually wants your person to suffer. It's like a love-hate sort of thing. So I think I'll leave it there. If you've made it to the end of the reading, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. If you'd like a private reading with me, my email is below in the description box. If you're new here, I upload videos on Sundays. They're mini weekly love reads, and then usually longer reads every Thursday. And the February 2023 singles and new love reads will be out this week. And we'll see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.